Man, what's good, everybody? It's Monday. It's Beyond the Game Monday. And if it's your first time tuning in, it's your boy Nephew Q on the mic. And then we got my guy over here to his boy over here to my left.
Hey man, what's
Go-
up, world? UK, we back.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
And then we got the
Stop.
world renowned, the hood love me, baby, hot dog down below me, man. Go introduce yourself, hot dog.
BTG, what's good? I hope y'all had a great Monday. UK is not back. They are
Yes,
playing
we are.
nobody's.
We will not take any
Louisville
blasphemy.
is ranked. Are y'all
Nope.
still ranked yet? No.
Nope.
Y'all ranked? What are y'all, 25th?
We are 18th and 16th in the coaches poll.
That's weird. They must have messed up. They must have been drinking or something when they made them polls.
We just beat a top 20 team last Thursday night. It's all good.
Who'd y'all beat?
Virginia Tech.
And then we got
Trash.
Mr. Rams himself, Daniel, who just hopped on the show. Gonna say what's up to the people real quick, man.
What's good with y'all, man? You know what time it is.
Man, we already know what it is, man. You know, your Rams, my Tampa Bay Bucks are still in this thing. Our Lakers is looking good, man. Your Blue Devils, my Tar Heels is looking good. Hot Dogs, Louisville Cardinals is looking good.
Hey, 3-0. 2021. 3-0. Let's go.
2020 counts too, buddy. I'm sorry. You can't escape it.
Oh,
One
y'all
and
3
six.
0 in 2021. I ain't been following you, cuz.
That's cool. You don't got to. We back. You
Y'all
ain't
still
got to.
trash.
Hey, Daniel, you ain't missing nothing, man. You ain't missing nothing.
Man, I swear I thought Chris
know,
Jones
bro.
was on here for a second, man. For real.
He'll be on here in a second. Don't worry
I
about
hope
it. He's
no,
coming.
please no. No, he got
Dan.
Cricket Wireless. He ain't going down here.
Hey, Dan, you know what's crazy? The UK fans are excited about being 3-0.
You damn right. You damn right. Because we thought we was dead. We thought we was dead.
Y'all
but we
still
have
are.
a risk.
Y'all still are.
No.
Who y'all been playing? Brian Station?
That's cool.
Bryan Station.
Bryan Station Middle School.
We beat Mississippi State,
asking.
Vanderbilt,
Who?
and also
Who?
Florida.
Okay, that makes sense.
Give him the clap, Q, please.
That's cool. Hey, we played the
Vanderbilt.
games that was on our schedule. That's all we did.
Vanderbilt.
That's
Okay.
all we did.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can we please
Yeah.
start? I'm not
Yeah,
talking about UK. Please start the
I'm
show, Q.
gonna start the show because this guy's excited about beating Mississippi State through overtime.
And
But
Vanderbilt.
but anyways, man, we got a huge game tonight. We got the, Alabama Crimson Tide versus Ohio State Buckeyes in the national championship game tonight at 8 p.m. So, fellas, I'm gonna go around the horn real quick. Ralph, who you like in tonight's matchup?
It's easy for me, man. When it comes to college football, I am a Ohio State Buckeyes fan. So for me, it's easy money. Down with the Tide.
This guy here, man. This guy here. But anyway, hot dog, who you like
Down
tonight?
with the tide.
Down with the Tide. It's a wrap.
You been this guy here.
Now I believe every word I say.
It's this guy here. You and your Skip Bayless today.
You
just
already
said-
know,
Yo,
Reggie.
whoa. Don't compare my daddy to this foolishness above my head.
And
Don't do that.
that's your daddy. You act just like him.
Oh man.
Drip Bayless.
Hey, Daniel.
He's tripping now. He's tripping now.
Reginald Brown said the Rams is dog food on Saturday, but we'll get to that in a
Wow. That's not nice.
Reggie, stay tuned, brother.
No, man.
Stay tuned, Reggie. Sounds like Daniel got something for you. But hot dog, who you like tonight, man?
Man, roll tide. I got them winning by 14.
Boo.
Roll tide by 14.
You got roll tide by 14.
They
Daniel,
don't have enough to cover all those receivers. They just don't have enough to cover.
They
That's
don't.
the same thing they say every time. It's okay.
Zeke Elliott
They
ain't
might be
walking through
getting
that
one of the
door.
receivers back to that too.
Yeah, Waddle
might play tonight. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say Waddle said he was playing tonight, so good luck.
Let's
Ohio.
hope he don't waddle off the field.
This guy here. But
Ohio
Daniel,
State don't have enough. They don't have enough defense. Ohio State's going to need at least touchdowns to beat Alabama, and I don't think Alabama's giving up 6 touchdowns. Deshaun Watson ain't coming through that door.
No.
I'm gonna say Bama by at least 10.
Yeah, that's a good stuff.
Andrew said I'm rolling with the underdog, but I think Bama gonna win. Man,
Me and Andrew not been getting along last couple of weeks, man. I can't go with nothing this guy
A
said.
Cowboy and Eagles fan, y'all shouldn't get along.
But we are Louisville fans. He's a Louisville fan too.
Well,
why
y'all
would we
still.
do that? Why we do it?
That's what
I'm
about
not
to say.
conversing with a guy that's bragging over being 3-0 in 1 year, calendar year. I just ain't doing it.
Hey, I accept my wins how they come. I'm sorry, brother.
Man,
3-0 in 3 months.
That is not the story of the day. That is not a story.
we'll get into that interview, man. But Daniel and Hot Dog, I'm right there with y'all, bro. Especially like you mentioned earlier. I think the receiving core of Alabama is just too much for Ohio State. Not to say that Ohio State doesn't have athletes, because clearly they do have athletes.
Absolutely, they have
Yeah,
athletes.
clearly.
They wouldn't be here if they didn't.
So, but I just think the Alabama receiving core is just too much for Ohio State. I don't know what they're going to do with Devontae Smith. Good luck with that. I see him having 6 catches for about $110 tonight.
Don't forget about Najee Harris, who was 5th in the Heisman voting, as Mike Harris was 3rd in the Heisman voting, and of course the Heisman winner Devontae Smith. Too much firepower for Ohio State.
Just too much firepower, man. And shout out to my baby mama. She swears up and down Justin Fields is my son somehow, some way, because she swears up and down dude look just like me. But
no,
anyway,
she need to get her eyes checked. I got some glasses for her.
Anyways, man.
Yeah, they ain't got Chase Young to rush that passer, man. It's over.
No.
What'd you say? Chase Young ain't walking through that door?
He ain't walking through that door. No Bosa
If
brothers.
it was Urban
no,
Meyer, if I was coming, I might have given him a chance, bro.
Nah.
Not for day.
Nope.
I just hear a lot of hate. Next subject.
This guy here, man. Ralph is really good today.
You are a fan, Ralph? I couldn't remember, bro.
I am a Buckeyes fan, bro.
Today.
All right.
Nah, it's been like that, but it's okay.
Next Monday, he'll be a Bama fan. But anyway,
never.
We had a whole bunch going on over the weekend with the NFL, man. We had 2 days of 3 games each. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful football.
Yes.
And my Tampa Bay Bucks advanced. Daniel's Rams advanced. Ralph, how'd your Broncos do over the weekend?
I think they was watching the game at Buffalo Wild Wings or something, but
man. So I'm gonna ask you guys a quick question, man. Over this weekend, all of the NFL games, what surprised you the most of all the games? For me, what surprised me the most was the Baltimore Ravens holding Derrick Henry to 40 rushing yards.
All right, talk about it, man.
And not only just that, but the simple fact that the Tennessee Titans didn't get a rushing first down until the 4th quarter of that game. I mean, the Baltimore Ravens, they had, it seemed like 14 people at the line of scrimmage on Sunday.
That's how you beat them, man. That's how you beat them.
But nobody else has been able to do it.
That's not the story of that game, though, Hugh. That's
but they
not
got
the story.
Corner. They got the corners to play, man. Attack the box, though.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not really the story, though. The story of that game is Lamar Jackson finally winning his first playoff game. That's the real story of that game.
That was big.
He never lied. And Daniel, I'm glad you said that. Daniel has been the Ryan Tannehill fan for about the past year and a half. Where was the guy? Man? They needed him to win the game for him. Where was he at yesterday?
Hey, man, you know, he can't. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He can't show up every year. Damn. Yeah. But, I mean, you know, he played all right. This year, I ain't gonna lie. This year, no, they did. They did, because he's a hell of a, you know what I'm saying? He's a hell of a
But here's the deal.
The money.
Superior game manager.
But here's the thing about
Ryan
Tannehill.
The money. He's a game manager, but he's not like.
He's a play-action quarterback, and if you ain't running the ball and you can't do that, he's just as average as me and Ralph throwing the ball.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I
tell no lies.
I was trying to tell you out there. But anyways, man, Ralph, man, what was your biggest surprise over the weekend?
I got to give a shout out. I think Daniel pointed to – I think Hot Dog pointed to Daniel. It was his Rams. The box that they put Russell Wilson in, whatever Russell thought he was going to do, might have done, they completely shut it down. I seen the Rams control that game from start to finish. Even with the backup quarterback going out in the second drive of that game, if he didn't go out, the game might have got even worse than that. It was complete domination on offense and defense with the Rams. But the box that they put him in defensively, as far as Russell Wilson, I thought it was amazing, man. I was completely in shock.
Go ahead, Hot Dog.
Ralph said everything perfectly. I have to agree. The Rams had the game plan to win this game. Sean McVay does it again. I know they about to lose their defensive coordinator to head coaching position.
Yeah,
you
sure.
interviewed Brandon Staley, I think's his name.
Yeah.
But
he's going somewhere.
Anyway, man, didn't really like that hit from Jamal Adams on that quarterback. I don't know what he was doing there. It was a terrible hit. But You know, Jared Goff, broken thumb and all, came in there, won the game for him. The defense.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
But yeah, Daniel, man, shout out to your Rams.
For
Big
sure.
win.
For sure.
Enjoy it for another week, man, because that's all you got left.
As long as Wolford can play, man, we all right. Because shit. I saw the 49ers beat beat them with just running the ball, so I ain't too worried about it.
Right.
I mean, he just demanded the offense, man.
Right.
Like, y'all backup quarterback, like he came in like he was a veteran quarterback out there. I mean,
who is this Reginald Brown? He is all over Daniel today.
Yeah.
Who, man? Is he a Packers fan?
That's because he's really scared, man. He knows their defense is weak.
Hey.
Packers defense is trash.
Yeah.
Oh man, hey, but before we get to y'all
got smoked by the Bucks, so I ain't listening to him.
Right, they sure did. The Packers got lucky with the Rams with that upset. The Seahawks ruined everyone's master plan because the Bucks were going to go to Green Bay and beat them, and it was going to be the Bucks Saints and NFC Championship game. But thanks to the Rams, no.
You think the Bucks was gonna beat the Packers?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely.
Smoking, bro? The same thing I guess I was in week 4 or 5 when they went up there and beat them boys.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if the Bucks play the Packers ain't stopping them. They're not stopping them. So who's gonna win? They're not stopping them.
I'm sure we're gonna talk about this, man. I'm gonna leave Q alone, man.
Yeah, we gonna get into it.
Yeah, man, let's get into it, man.
Daniel, what was your surprise over the weekend?
I'm not really surprised that the Browns beat the Steelers. I'm just surprised they scored 28 points in the first quarter.
Yeah,
I think me and you picked the Browns, didn't we, Daniel? Daniel, I think me and you the only ones that picked the Browns. I know Q picked the Steelers.
40-some points.
I did.
I did not see that coming either. But don't you think I wasn't hyped? Because I hate me some Pittsburgh.
No.
Oh man,
the Browns deserved it, man. I think the Browns have had a good season.
Absolutely,
they went 11-5. They won their first playoff game in
since
years,
like 1994.
Years. So you know what I'm saying? They definitely deserve it, man. Give a shout out to them.
Yeah, man, I'm happy for them, man. Pittsburgh, I hate y'all, man.
Washington's defense is also better. Washington's defense is also better than the Packers.
The Washington defense is better than the Packers defense. So this Cowgirls fans here to drop some knowledge on you that y'all lucky that the Seahawks blew their load. So you're lucky. Enjoy another 2 weeks. You're gonna get the Rams. But I don't care if it's the Saints or the Bucks. Y'all ain't going to the Super Bowl.
Hey, Packers ain't going to the Super Bowl. Hey, man, but you know what, man? Nah, man, I'll get to that. But yeah, that was the thing that surprised me over the weekend was Derrick Henry being held in check. He went from 2,000 yards in the season to 40 yards against the Baltimore Ravens. It's one thing to have the blueprint to shut Derrick Henry down. It's another thing to have
to do it.
Yes,
sir.
But you think about the Ravens, they don't have a great pass rusher. They have really good secondary players, but they don't have a great pass rusher.
They got Calais Campbell.
I forgot about Calais Campbell. They got Matthew Judon, but other than that, they don't have any great.
They were swarming to the ball. Everybody.
They were, man. I don't know. Wink Martindale, the defensive coordinator.
He did a very good job.
Great job by him.
Very good job.
But it's like I said, man. If you stop the run and they're not worried about that play action, Ryan Tannehill is as average as me and Ralph.
He played like that
ball,
too.
Man.
He played
did,
like
absolutely. That. He got one touchdown. It should have been offensive pass interference on A.J. Brown. But other than that,
A.J. Brown was bullying them boys out there yesterday.
Absolutely. I agree. He is a bully. He's like the smaller version of DK Metcalf. They corn-fed them boys down Ole Miss, I guess.
And just remember, I know y'all seen the game, but he missed A.J. Brown on the pass that he threw interception. A.J. Brown would have beat his man deep.
Yeah, sure did.
Another thing that surprised me, and I don't know how y'all feel about this, is the fact that the Chicago Bears were in that game until the fourth quarter.
They just couldn't score.
They were never in the game, man.
They could not score.
The Saints were messing with them, guys. The Saints were messing with them.
It was 10-7 going into the fourth quarter. The Bears was right there. If they had a half, I tell you what, if the Bears had Washington's quarterback,
Absolutely.
I bet
they would have won that game.
You know what? I'm going to take that back. My biggest surprise was not the Rams. My biggest surprise was
It wasn't
the
the quarterback.
the way he played. Heineke,
Yeah, he played
Taylor
good.
Heineke, that guy has got
play
a
good.
job somewhere. The best play all weekend was where he launched from the 4-yard line
Yeah.
to hit that pylon. That was my
Yeah.
favorite play of the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He did his thing, man. He had me a little nervous.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
He had me a little nervous.
But, man, what scares me for any team that has to play the Bucs is Tom Brady and Antonio Brown are clicking.
They were
That
clicking
is
when he was at New
dangerous.
England. They started clicking
I'm not
in
scared of
New
the
England,
Saints.
man.
I saw things that they don't scare me at all. If we somehow beat Green Bay, I hope we get the Saints.
It's like the
If that's
Saints
how
play
they
their
got the
best game
offense-
against Tampa Bay. They don't play the same against everybody else.
It's kind of like the Clippers against the Lakers, right?
pretty much that's the only team that they get up for, and
Right.
everybody else is like,
Whatever. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But nah, man. Pretty much we just I think Tyler Hinkie will be Washington's starting quarterback next season.
I think Alex Smith's gonna retire. I know there's been rumors.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know there's
I feel
rumors
like
he's
he got another
contemplating
year
it.
in him, man.
I just think he's about got that Andrew Luck issue, man. He's just tired of getting hurt.
Yeah.
I think he's made his money. It's time to go, man. I mean,
Not even that hot dog. I think Tyler felt he can push the ball downfield, which is something that Alex Smith struggles with. So
right.
they the playbook up a little bit
That's
more
true.
for him versus Alex Smith. So I think he might have played his way into the starting role for next season.
Well,
That's a good point, nephew.
there's an open position in Pittsburgh, so
right.
And you know what? Now that you brought that up, man,
He'll be back, bro.
Big Ben, had a subpar game yesterday, threw 4 interceptions last night. And like Daniel said, first quarter they was down 28-0. They tried to come back. I think they had cut it within 10 points in the
12. It got
12.
to 12.
12
And then Baker got the ball and threw the 40-yard touchdown to Nick Chubb, and I think that was it right there.
That was ball game.
Because
So,
before that, I thought the Pittsburgh was going to come back.
it was looking that
Do
way.
it one more time.
It was
But
looking
it was
that
too late. Yeah.
they had the momentum.
Yeah.
Gransbury said, "Hello, guys."
what's up, Tasha?
But is it time for Big Ben to go ahead and hang it up, Daniel?
I think he does have one more year. I think they need an offensive coordinator. Throwing every 2 yards and less.
Right.
You can't do that for a whole season and think somebody's not going to catch on to 12 yards and less. I mean, he could still throw. I really wouldn't feel comfortable with Big Ben throwing over 30 yards. He's got touch. He's still got touch. It's not a lot of power. He got a little bit of velocity, but not a lot of power. Also, I think their problem is they got a bunch of number 2s and a bunch of slot receivers. I don't think nobody's a clear-cut number 1. I think Claypool could be. I made a comparison. He could be like Kenny Galladay, but having DeAndre Hopkins, DK Metcalf, Odell Beckham, they don't have one.
And Antonio Brown.
I really like Deontay Johnson, though. I'm a big fan of his.
He's good, but he drops every damn
He
time.
does. That's my issue. That's why I'm about to get to my issue. But it's like
does.
Andrew Morrell said below, man. You can't ask a guy fresh off elbow surgery to come in and throw the ball 60-some times. His arm probably tired. So, but yeah. I think he's done. I really do. Either that or go get a legit.
You could throw
offensive
for
coordinator.
500-some yards.
I don't know who was calling the plays last
I don't
night
think you're done.
or all year.
It's not
That
like
guy
it's
needs to be
Peyton
fired.
Manning.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know who's been calling the plays for the last, 7
We watched
games.
Peyton Manning playing
I mean,
football. We knew it was over.
They've lost 6 out of the last 7 games. I think Big Ben is done. I think
I'm with you, Ralph.
Their confidence in Big Ben, their loyalty to Big Ben has run dry. They need to let that man go. Let him be a backup somewhere else. Their offense is the worst offense in the NFL. They're not throwing the ball past 8 yards. That's it.
I don't know about that. The worst offense in the
It ain't the
NFL.
worst.
It was one of the worst.
It's not.
It was
even,
one of the worst.
It's not the worst even in the playoffs. That distinction goes to the Bears.
Okay, I give you that.
But okay, AFC. Okay,
This
I'll
is
say
why he
AFC.
comes back. Who's their quarterback? Who does play at quarterback?
They want to go get
This
one.
is why he comes back.
They got to go get one.
Where?
Hey man, if this
where they
was
gonna get one
last
from?
year, if this was last year, I'd say Dak Prescott's available. But please God, come back. Come on back.
But see, this is the thing, Daniel, man. Last season without a quarterback, they won what 8 games?
8-8. 8-8.
And then you add that, so people coming into this season, including myself, was like, well, hell, their defense is top notch. You throw Big Ben into the equation, you got 12-4, 11-5 type of team.
But man,
The
they offense put
defense
them in
fell
such a
off
bad
this year,
position
though.
last night, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Dan.
Well, hold up.
Back.
The defense didn't
No,
fall off.
the last-
It's that they
The
lost.
last
They lost
6
all the
games of the
linebackers.
season. Yeah, look, I was about to say the last 6 games of the season, the defense was trash.
Yeah, they lost Dupree. They lost Bush.
Devin Bush. They lost another guy. I mean, they
Yeah.
it was just sad.
Wasn't sad for me. Shout out
They lost the D-line.
Shout out to the Browns. Shout out to the Browns.
I guess you can blame Juju too.
I'm sick of that guy, bro.
I heard some that said Juju hasn't had a 100-yard game since Antonio Brown has left that team.
Until last night. He had one last night.
Yeah.
He can't get enough right.
Derrick Jones, he said Big Ben is a $40 million cap hit next year. Well, I guess you might want to hold on to him.
Yeah, you're going to hold on to him. He's coming back.
And the Steelers will be the Steelers.
And William, he said go after Jameis Winston.
I think that's better than Big Ben at this point.
Right now, absolutely.
Be thankful that they didn't go after Cam Newton last year.
Oh God, he's terrible.
And Andrew said Big Ben still got plenty of zip on the ball. He can throw the ball a hell of a lot further than Rivers. Phillip Rivers needs to hang him up. Give Ben a shot with the running game.
Tell Andrew to bring him to Philadelphia. See how good he really feels about Big Ben.
Hey, look. Yeah. Big Ben played a lot better than Wentz. He played a lot better than Wentz. This is my thing.
Yeah,
y'all are acting like Ben Roethlisberger's playing like Peyton Manning in 2015. He's way better than that. So he's got another year left. And he's better than he's better than Phillip Rivers. And Phillip Rivers has had this is one of his best years he's had probably in 3 seasons.
Oh, absolutely. Hey man.
Yeah.
That was the only reason they lost Saturday. Terrible. I don't know what Frank Reich was doing.
Thank you. Don't blame it on
I'm not blaming on Rivers. I ain't blaming on Rivers. I'm blaming on the coaching.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't go for it. They didn't go for the field goal. They missed the field goal. Terrible decision making. That's the only reason.
The coach should have won that game.
Played a great game.
The coach should have won that game.
Me and my boy was talking about
that.
Hey, Andrew.
I don't want Big Ben in Denver. I feel you.
Combo. Because Peterson likes to gamble and Wright's conservative, so they was the perfect balance for each other. Because if Peterson was the coach and Wright was just the OC, they would have went for it. But
the Wright did go for it way too many times, and he went for the home run.
Yeah.
Wright just had some bad play.
Go for the home run at the 50-yard line, and Rivers can only throw 43 yards.
But me and you. But I'm just saying, man. I can't blame that loss on Rivers. Rivers had a good game.
You cannot.
Good game.
Coach should have won that.
I blame it
so with that being said, is Phillip Rivers? Is he done? Is he coming back next season?
If he can play in Indy next year, I think they should bring him back.
If they don't trade for Carson Wentz, I think he comes back and gives Jacob Eason another year to develop.
They're not trading for Wentz. I can guarantee you that one.
Nobody won't Wentz's ass. Shit.
Frank Reich and Carson Wentz have a great relationship. I can see it happening.
They ain't even trying to trade Wentz to the practice squad. Like nobody wants.
Hey man, it's just my prediction, man. I believe if Carson Wentz goes anywhere, and I don't know if we're going to discuss who we think the new next head coach for the Eagles is going to be. I've been hearing a name already.
No, go ahead.
I've been hearing Lincoln Riley, possibly the Eagles' next head coach. If that's the case, then you could kiss Carson Wentz goodbye because that is for Jalen Hurts there.
As you should.
As I will say this, I hate the Eagles, but I would be jealous as hell over that hire because I love Lincoln Riley. That's what I wanted for the Cowboys last year. If the Eagles go get Lincoln Riley, the Eagles will be right back in it. Unfortunately.
I like the college.
Andrew, I'm always smart, man. Get out of here.
You could end up like the Cardinals.
Yep.
All their offense and losses. I mean, you could end up like the Cardinals.
I'm just saying, man. That's it. Lincoln Riley. That's who I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Let's see. Andrew said Lori called Wentz an asset in the press conference today. I mean, shit. General managers and owners always say a lot of shit and go back on their words, so they don't.
That's every day.
They all about media attention.
Yep. Yeah, so that doesn't really mean too much that he came out and said that. And on top of that, if he's calling him an asset, does he mean he's a trade asset?
Absolutely.
That's what we call us in the sports broadcasting business call a play on words.
Yeah, so
that's exactly what that is.
He's a trade asset. So goodbye, Carson Wentz. We'll see you in the AFC South next season.
AFC South. Oh yeah, you think? So I'm telling you right now, if they do get Lincoln Riley, I know a guy on my Facebook, Sean Whitaker, a guy I talk to all the time. He brought it out first. He brought that idea out first. And I go to Bleacher Report, and they said Lincoln Riley, but also the name Deuce Staley, the running back coordinator or whatever.
Yeah,
that was another name that Jed Lurie, I think it's the name of the owner. He came out and said, but I don't see a running backs coach being named head coach. So now the only name I've seen is Lincoln Riley, and that would be a great hire for Jalen Hurts, in my opinion.
My boy Drew thinks they might get Bieniemy.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Eric
okay, I have something for that. Do they want another Andy Reid guy?
I would say yes, because they had a lot of success under Andy Reid. So I feel like they should bring an Andy Reid type of guy back.
He couldn't bring him a
But wait a minute. What was Doug Peterson? He coached under Andy Reid in Kansas City. He was their offensive coordinator. That's how he got the job. I think
Doug Peterson just lost control of the locker room. That's why he's not
there. After that tanking situation,
absolutely,
he was out of there.
Okay. Yeah, he lost control of the locker room, man.
Okay.
I think he lost control of the locker room back when the Nick Foles Carson Wentz situation happened. I think he lost control of the locker room then because.
Hey man, it's just funny because that man's got a statue outside.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of players went over Carson Wentz, and he never.
I'm talking about Doug Peterson.
You talking about Doug Peterson winning what?
Doug Peterson and Nick Foles have a statue together outside the stadium. It ain't just Nick Foles. It's Doug Peterson
as they should, because Philly ain't won the championship since Peterson. So I mean, as they should.
Let's see.
You're in denial, brother.
Yeah, he said I didn't mean him calling an asset. Meant no way we keep him. Okay, he's younger picks. At this point, I don't know what you could really get for Carson Wentz right now. I mean, he has a lot of potential, but I mean, ain't nobody giving up no first or second round.
I got a bag of sunflower seeds and a bologna sandwich for Carson Wentz. And tree fitty.
Bro, he got potential and a lot of injuries. That ain't nothing, to trade for.
You know what? I'm keeping. You know what? You're right, Dan. I'm keeping my bologna sandwich. You just get the bag of sunflower seeds.
He's too injury prone. And speaking of, trades with Carson Wentz and everything going on like that, there's been a lot of, stuff going on in H-Town, Greensboro. If you're still listening, I know it's probably gonna hurt your heart a little.
Sorry, Miss Greensbury, but
I'm not. I love Miss Greensbury, but I don't like the Texans. They're that other team in Texas. But
has been unhappy. Well, the reports are he's unhappy about the things that are going on in Houston, from them not conveying the general manager hired to him, and then on top of that, the Houston Texans hired a firm to help them conduct a search for a head coach and general manager, and went totally opposite of what the research told them to pick, and picked somebody totally opposite from what they were supposed to.
Not even close. They had suggested the VP of the Eagles, Khan.
It was the Steelers, the VP of the Steelers.
I apologize. State, wrong team. You're right.
And so the rumors and reports are Deshaun Watson is unhappy that he's not consulted on any of the managerial moves. So, Ralph, I'll throw this over to you first, man. Which team or teams should get in the trade for Deshaun Watson?
The Denver Broncos.
Oh my God!
We've had Drew Lock for 2 years. He's still fresh. He still has potential. We'll throw him out there and whatever draft picks you want. And please, John Elway, make this happen. We need a legit quarterback. We need a franchise quarterback. Deshaun Watson to the Denver Broncos. You heard it here first.
So realistically, hot dog. Which team?
I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
Because damn Broncos. But anyways, which team?
Sorry, I fell asleep, Ralph. I'll ask you in a minute who you thought.
You got the Red Rocket at your quarterback. I'm not worried
about it. No. So here's what I think. Unrealistically first, then realistically. Let's take Dak, sign a trade with Dak and some draft picks, send him over there. Realistically, I like the Dolphins idea. I think if the Dolphins they went from a building team to a win now, obviously. They still have draft picks. Tua is still young. He has a high ceiling. possibly go with that. Trade Tua and some draft picks and bring Deshaun Watson over to the Dolphins. If they get Deshaun Watson, the Dolphins, just look out. And I'm telling you that right there, because that would be a huge move.
It's going to be a problem because they already have the defense. So just to get that type of improvement on offense, that would be big.
I don't know who made that comment. It always says Facebook user, but
Derek Jones made that comment.
Derek Jones, that's a good comment. He's right.
I would say this before I let Daniel cook on this. If I'm the New Orleans Saints, the moment Drew Brees announces his retirement, I'm picking up the phone and I'm calling the Texans and I'm saying, whatever y'all want, y'all can have. Outside of Michael Thomas, Kamara, whatever y'all want, y'all can have.
What else they got?
That's what I was first saying. They don't got
that. You want, you can have. You
they
can
got Cameron Jordan.
Yeah,
y'all can have all 7 rounds. Y'all can have whatever y'all want, man.
Hey, man. I heard that.
No.
Stop it. The Broncos?
What?
The Broncos will give up everything for them.
And we will. Shit.
They got some receivers to give up.
They can have Jerry Jeudy, but everybody else y'all can have.
They got Cortland Sutton, KJ Hamler, Noah Fant. I take Melvin Gordon off of them. I would ravage the Broncos.
Please.
That's like Deshaun Watson, you want to go Denver? Fine. But we're going to take everybody around you. You still only going to win 4 games, homie.
And make sure y'all don't forget Drew. Do not forget Drew. Take him wherever you want to.
Y'all got to keep him.
Don't forget him.
I can't tell the difference with him and Nate Sudafed. I can't tell the difference with them two guys.
Tell me about it. He's my starting quarterback. Tell me about it.
Ralph, I hate that for you.
I guess this is Derek Jones.
We got 3 or 4 players for him. And a couple.
O'Brien's not in Houston no more. No more free shit.
I like that.
Facts, man. Facts. Let's see. Andrew said, man, he's not going to Miami somewhere. Someone set him up too late on Madden and did all that. Man, look, I don't think. But hold on. But before I let you go, Daniel, if you were the Jacksonville Jaguars, do you trade that number 1 pick for him? Would you trade the number 1 pick
absolutely.
for him?
Absolutely.
He's better than Trevor Lawrence, and absolutely.
You going for something that's proven for something that may be. Absolutely.
But if I'm Deshaun Watson, I'm waiving that no trade clause if that's the case.
Yeah.
I ain't going to Jacksonville.
I would.
Heck no.
I would though.
Why? They have nobody.
But see, that's the thing though. They have nobody, but they have $100 million cap space. So they got room. They got some room to go out there and get some people.
And how do you feel about Urban Meyer? I don't know how y'all feel about him as
will they do it? That's the problem.
I don't know, but I still don't know about it. I still would waive that no trade clause.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm not going to Jacksonville. No,
would Jacksonville do it? Nah. And wait
a minute now, Q. Hold on now. Now Tom Brady's only a rental
because of the money.
What about the Buccaneers?
Ooh.
No, because I know what they're gonna ask for, and I don't want none. I don't want.
But wait a minute, hold up. But you say that, but y'all got more weapons than the Army Depot.
That's some people to give up.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of assets.
Y'all have a lot of assets, and not just on the offensive side. Y'all got some pretty solid defensive players too.
Again, I don't want.
But wait a minute, you go from potential Super Bowl for this year and next year to 10 years from now.
Okay, I say this. It depends on what they asking for.
Okay.
Because
fair
like you
enough.
said, we have Ronald Jones improved drastically. He ended up being 5th in the league. Of course, we got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, OJ Howard. They probably wouldn't ask for him coming off of ACL.
I don't think that's a problem. I would get rid of him.
But I don't think they would ask for him because he's coming off of an injury.
And that's not
enough. Okay, I got you.
So I don't think they would ask for him. And then on the defensive side, you have Antoine Winfield Jr.
Who's gone?
Who? Antoine Winfield Jr.?
Who definitely gone.
Yes.
Sue definitely would be in the trade. Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like they would ask for too much on the offensive side, and I don't know if I'd be willing to give that up for Deshaun.
I would get rid of Mike. I probably would get rid of Mike Evans.
You know what? If they wanted Mike Evans, I would say yeah. Only because I feel like Godwin's a better overall receiver than Evans is.
Chris Godwin.
But which one is injured more? Isn't Godwin injured more than
Chris
than
Godwin?
Evans?
Chris Godwin just started getting injured this year. He's been pretty.
He was injured last year.
Was he?
Last year too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck, he had huge numbers last year. That's why I didn't think that.
I would say
he got hurt at the end of the season.
Well, him and Mike Evans both, but Mike Evans just only, and he said Chris Godwin's a free agent after the season. Nah, my guy, we're gonna lock that up. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that.
Let me guess. The Eagles are going to go after him because Lord knows they ain't got no receivers.
Good
They
luck.
gotta have somebody. The Eagles receivers are trash.
The only way Godwin leaves is if they offer him quarterback type money. Other than that, I think he's good, man. But,
He's gonna get offered something.
I would have to think about that, hot dog. But Daniel, man, which team you think should trade for Deshaun Watson?
I mean, I would be stupid if I didn't say my team, but
That's what I'm saying. I had to say Denver. Come on, man.
shit, get the Rams. Hey, who y'all want? Anybody that's not Aaron Donald or my guy
Hello.
Jalen, picks. Bye. We'll worry about that later. We
Hello.
but anyway,
Shit.
yeah, because I mean, we not. It's clear that we're not going to rebuild the offensive line. Jared Goff's only going to be good behind a good offensive line, so we need to get rid of him because our offensive line ain't good.
Yeah.
So we need a quarterback that can move around like Russell Wilson. So shit, trade whatever and get him.
Right.
But
Yep.
where do I think you should go? I mean, the ideal spot would be Miami, just for the simple fact of the coach. You know you're gonna have a defense because that's what happened to the Texans. Their defense is falling off.
Right.
I think Miami needs some upgraded wide receivers, but like you said, they got picks. So I would say Miami. Other than that, I would probably say
just Denver.
Is it this guy?
If I'm New York, the Giants buy Daniel Jones and whoever else y'all want. You got Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton. You got Gallman. I mean, you can re-sign. I wouldn't do it because my guy's getting old now, but you can re-sign Freeman. I would go ahead and make that move too. My boy, for some reason, he sold on Denver. They probably did after the season.
William Sweat said, trade the Falcons number 4 pick and Matt Ryan for him. What y'all think about that?
I'm sure Atlanta's like, hell yeah. Shit, we done with Matt Ryan. Shit.
Take that 4th pick, Matt Ryan and Todd Gurley.
Out of here.
If I'm Watson, I wouldn't want to go there though.
Yeah. Why is that?
I wouldn't.
I do not like their defense at all, and then all you got is Julio.
Yeah. Hey man, speaking of the Falcons, real quick.
You don't even have Julio.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Falcons, real quick, the Cowboys just hired Dan Quinn as a new defensive coordinator.
I think that's a nice move. I mean,
that.
Remember the Legion of Boom was the Legion of Boom. Quinn was that coordinator.
Yeah, he's the one that built that. Yeah, I like that move very much. So.
Well, I mean, y'all, Mike Nolan, anything's pretty much an upgrade over him at this point. I mean,
even you,
I'm pretty sure I'll call a defensive game a little bit better. I mean, but yeah, man, hot dog, you got me really thinking about this Bucks thing. But
hey man, I done stumped.
You got to make a call to Arians. You're gonna have to make a call. Like, look, man.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, man, y'all got so many assets, y'all, and y'all didn't give up any draft picks for these guys. So
my thing is,
y'all got assets. Man.
I think y'all still have Brady for another year, and I think Watson will be gone before that. That's why I don't think it'll happen.
You're right. Yeah.
Y'all too, though, Ralph. Right. Y'all got a pretty solid defense.
Wait a minute.
Need a quarterback.
That's
what about
I'm saying, bro?
Hold up.
I think this is a good spot for Watson. No bull.
What about Chicago?
Nobody wants to go to Chicago.
Well, not even that. What does Chicago have?
I don't like that Nagy, bro.
I don't think he's gonna be here much longer.
Another Andy Reid.
I don't think he lasts much longer.
It would have to go to a team that obviously has some sort of assets outside of a first round pick to give up, because I'm pretty sure
if they don't have them.
If Deshaun Watson leaves, I'm pretty sure J.J. Watt is soon to follow. They're just going to do a total rebuild.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then, if they let go of J.J., holler at us. We put them to work.
Everybody's going to the Bucks, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
If the Colts wasn't in the same division, I would say the Colts, but they're in the same division. They're not going to trade them.
Someone, William Sweat said the Patriots. They don't have enough. They don't have the assets to give up.
They don't have no assets.
And they're not going to bring nothing in.
Well,
no receivers.
Besides Stephon Gilmore, that's the only asset I can think of.
Yes, so I'm
going to make my first promo.
If it's not a top 5 pick, there's not too many teams that could really give up anything for Deshaun Watson that would make sense for the Houston Texans. And like Derek said earlier, is Bill O'Brien is gone, so they're not just trading just to be trading anymore.
Right.
Nah,
It
Right.
has
right.
it's now.
D
Shit,
Hop
we
for a
just
second
how we go
round
through
pick.
all that and not say the Steelers? How we go through all that and not say the Steelers?
I don't like Pittsburgh,
Ooh.
man. Don't
That's
go
why
there.
we did. We don't like
Yeah,
them.
I
Me and
don't
Ralph
like
They
don't
got
like
they
them.
can give up. They got some players to give up though.
That's true.
who. What
Who was
defensive players?
Defensive.
Juju's
Yeah,
gone.
Man,
Juju
hey,
gone.
I think Juju kind of lost the step this year, man.
he never
No,
I'm
he
had a
too
saying.
busy.
step.
No, he too busy dancing.
I don't think Juju lost a step. I just think Juju's not a number one guy, and he just
He's
got
got,
refused.
Nope.
That's
but
all.
I feel like he got exposed for that because I feel like they
Correct.
got rid of Antonio and they felt like they had a number one in Juju, but he
Yep.
proved he wasn't that guy.
Yeah,
Ain't getting no
you're right.
separation. He's not a number one.
Right.
At all.
So I mean, I'm like Suge Knight. Hey, you want to win, Juju? Come to Tampa Bay. Oh man, but we got some moving on to the divisional round picks this weekend. I'm gonna put this up here real quick for everybody.
Let's go.
On Saturday at 4:30, we got Daniels LA Rams versus the Green Bay Packers, and followed up that evening with the Baltimore Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills. And then on Sunday, we have the sleeper game, which is the Browns versus the Chiefs. I don't think nobody really too interested in that game. And then we have round 3 of the Bucks versus the Saints game. So let's go and get this thing started. Let's start with the Rams and Green Bay game. Then I'm gonna let you cook on this last. Ralph, who you got in this game?
Me being me, I got to pick an upset out of this weekend, and this is gonna be my upset game. I got the Rams over Green Bay.
Give me a score. Give me a score real quick. Give me a score.
I think the Rams are gonna have to score at least 28, so I say
30 at least.
28-24.
You say you at 28-24?
Yeah.
28-24 Rams. All right, hot dog. Who you liking this matchup?
Ralph, you on one today, dude.
It sure am, sir.
There's going to be an upset this week, but that's not it. I got the Packers winning this game 30-21.
30-21. Why
That
why
means
you
the Rams got a chance. That means the Rams got a chance.
I can deal with that.
That's it.
32-1. Daniel. Hold on. Before I let you go. Man,
It's a tough one.
I don't want to do this because it's Daniel for real. And I don't want the Rams to win just like Daniel.
Oh, I want the Rams to win. Don't take away what I just said. I want the Rams to win this game.
Because man, I want to advance. And I want the Rams to lose because the Rams
I want to advance.
You're talking with your heart, Q.
I am. That's what I'm going to say, bro. I'm picking with my heart. So I'm going to take Green Bay in this game.
There you go.
Purely on my heart, and because I don't want the Rams to win, man. So I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with the Packers in this game. Similar to Rap score, man. I'm gonna go 28-21. I'm gonna go 28-21, man. And before you go, Daniel, Dion said, "Is Aaron Donald healthy?"
I base my pick off it, so I'm hoping he's gonna be.
He'll play. He only his X-rays came back negative. He didn't break any ribs. He had torn a little bit of cartilage.
What about
put a
Cup?
little pad on. Cup just had knee bursitis. He's playing.
Okay.
They probably just bust the sack, to cause the swelling, and he'll play. That's not even. They're important. Aaron Donald definitely important to the defensive game plan. The most important person to me is Wolford.
Yeah.
You go into Lambeau. They are playing midday, but it's still probably going to be 30 degrees. I think you need Wolford in this game because he can run.
Yes.
Because we already know Green Bay can't stop the run, but Jared Goff in them cold conditions, he's not going to be able to grip that football good.
No.
And also, in them windy cold conditions, you got to have some zip on the ball. So I'd rather play Wolford. He has a stronger arm and he can run. He only had a stinger. We don't know if he's going to play yet. But we'll see. But if he plays, I'm definitely going with the Rams.
Let's talk about it.
If Goff plays, I'm going with close to the hot dog score, like 28-21, something like that. But
Lord have
I don't
mercy.
know.
What is wrong with y'all?
Devontae Adams ain't going off today.
He's not.
This game. He's not going off.
Jalen
Not
Ramsey
going
is special, man. Jalen Ramsey
Hey
is
man,
special, man.
Oh man, but the Packers
He
had
had
the
him so
best.
frustrated.
But the
So
Packers had the
frustrated.
best kept secret possible in the NFL.
Robert Tonyan.
Robert Tonyan. That dude had
That's gonna be.
11
It's gonna
touchdowns.
be his
And
game.
hold on, wait a minute. And
It's gonna
don't
be his
forget
game.
of that backfield. The Packers might have the best backfield in football with Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, Jamal Williams. Is that his
I'm
I
name?
not
don't
worried
know
about
about
that.
that. Yeah, that's what I was about to
I
say.
ain't
I don't
worried
know
about
Jamal
about
that.
that one,
Williams.
man.
I ain't worried about
Man,
that.
Q, please. This. I've had enough of this. Please.
Look, you see what they
Yeah,
just did? They just played a top 5 rushing defense in the NFL. I'm not
and
worried about the
shut him
Packers running the ball.
down.
Dion said Devontae versus Jalen Ramsey. Whoever wins that matchup, their team wins.
Absolutely,
Do y'all agree with
absolutely.
that?
I'm going.
I
I'm going
100% agree.
Devontae Adams.
Because
I'm
if
going
Devontae
Devontae
wins it,
Adams.
Hughes,
then but Ramsey
I'm
ain't
gonna
letting that
ask you
happen,
this:
man.
when y'all played the Packers, how many times did y'all hit Aaron Rodgers?
Oh man, we see. I think we sacked them 9, and we probably hit them at least a good 13, 14 times. Hit them at least.
So where was the run game? Where was all this the hot dogs talking about then? And what you
But
think
that
we
was
gonna do?
but hold up, that was early in the season before the Packers start cooking. I understand
Our
you
D
picking with your
line is
heart
better
here.
than their D line. No, I'm not
That
picking
was
with my
what
heart. I'm
I'm
always
saying.
unbiased.
I'm saying it was early in the season. The Packers have been humming
Our
since
D line
then.
is better than their D line. If you think it's gonna be an easy win, you only fooling yourself.
I
And,
said
and
30. I said 30-21,
Hey,
man.
man.
I mean,
The Rams defense impressed me, man. They truly impressed. The Rams is tough,
but
man.
y'all talk about they shut down the Seahawks or whatever.
No,
They
I'm talking
did.
about you
They
talking
might
about
have the
running.
worst offensive line in football right
Hey,
now.
hey.
I was not impressed with that win yesterday.
I think Jalen Ramsey is still covering Metcalf right now. I think
Absolutely.
he's still on
And
his
it, hey, look, Metcalf can't get him
Besides
off his
from the
mind.
Right. That's true.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know if y'all seen it at the end of the game. Metcalf got mad at Russell Wilson as if it was Russell Wilson's fault to
Absolutely.
get open. Like it's not my
yeah.
fault, bro. Like get open.
And look at
Yeah.
the one play that Metcalf made. It was on a broken play that Russell Wilson had to
Right.
And
throw
he
a great
wasn't covering
ball.
him. We was in zone. We was
Yeah.
in zone,
Exactly.
yeah.
So come on, man.
Right.
Put some respect on Ramsey's name, man.
But I kept it G. I said if golf plays, they will lose. If Wolford plays, I like them to win.
I can respect that.
Okay. All right. So let's go on to the second matchup here. Let me pull this up real quick. We got the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Daniel, I'm gonna let you go first on this, man. Who you liking this matchup? And give me a score.
I'm not so sold on the Bills because they can't run the
Mm,
football.
mm,
But Josh Allen's got that Patrick Mahomes, Aaron
it
Rodgers
does.
type of factor. When he starts to scramble around and run in circles and still make plays, it's like, damn, you can't do nothing about that. So
Right.
Lamar still ain't throwing the ball. I mean, you can't stop the Ram. I mean, you can't stop Lamar from running, but 173 yards or 179 yards, that ain't gonna get it done against the Bills. So I'm going with the Bills. Give you a score. I'm gonna say the Bills. 31. Bills 31. I'm gonna say Ravens 20. I'll give them 24. I'll give them 24. I really
31.
want to just say 20 for real, but
Okay. So we got William with the Ravens and the upset. We got Dion with the Ravens flock. And then we got Andrew with the Ravens. Think y'all believing in the Ravens. Ralph, who you got in this matchup? And give me a score.
I'm kind of going with our audience right now. I think if they can not make Lamar Jackson or try to make Lamar Jackson throw the ball 30, 40 times, if they can keep him with kind of the same game plan they had against the Titans, that's what I like to see Lamar doing. Give him about 20 pass attempts. Let him run for about 7 to 10 times, maybe over 100 yards. I like the Ravens in this game. I think the Josh Allen gonna make some plays, but I feel like the Ravens defense will find a way to stop him. So I'm going with the Ravens in this one.
What you got? Give me a score.
I'm going with the same thing as him. 24-21 Ravens.
21-24 Ravens. All right, hot dog. Who you got in this matchup, man?
This is the upset of the weekend. It's Baltimore over the Bills. I just don't trust Josh Allen in the moment. Yeah, I know he had a good game against the Colts. I think John Harbaugh and this Ravens team, they've been there too many times. They understand this moment. I think yesterday Lamar winning that game gave him a big confidence boost. Getting that monkey finally off his back. Look for
You trust
Lamar and
Lamar?
company too. I do trust Lamar. I trust him more than I do Josh Allen right now. So I'm giving it 27-20 Ravens.
I just don't think it's an upset. That's
Stack
why
that
I didn't
box.
say an
I can't
upset.
stack that
I
box
don't
like
think
they did
Ravens
against
over the
us.
Bills is an upset to me. That's just my
Well,
opinion.
according to the seating line
Yeah.
and the division champ against a
I
wild
get
card
it.
team, I feel like it's an upset. And like Dion just said, I trust that Ravens defense after what they did to Derrick
Big
Henry
Henry.
yesterday. They're
Yeah.
going to be coming after Josh Allen. They're going to make him uncomfortable. I'm with that. It's the Ravens win this game.
I'm right there with y'all, man. Only from the standpoint of I like the Ravens defense better than I like the Buffalo Bills offense at this point. I feel that they're going to take Stephon Diggs away. So they're going to force Josh Allen to use the other receivers to beat him. Do you trust Josh Allen to win you a playoff game at this stage in his career?
Not right
He hasn't
now.
proven it yet, but
That's what
we'll
I'm saying.
see.
So I know what Daniel's point is like you trust Lamar Jackson. He just won his first game too. I get that, but I feel like his defense is a little bit better and will hold up more against Buffalo Bills. So let me get 21-17.
And the thing with Lamar is he can run.
The Colts defense is better than the
He can
Ravens.
run. So
What'd you say, Daniel?
So the Colts defense is better than the Ravens defense, and they just beat the Colts. So
no,
Frank Wright beat the Colts.
Absolutely.
Well, Donovan said, "Who's guarding? Cole Beasley."
Man, they got a good secondary though, man. Marcus Peters, Marlon Humphrey, Jimmy Smith.
They have some of the best.
They have corners
in the league. Yeah,
they have corners.
No, they do. They do have a good defense.
Yeah.
No, it's not that they have corners, hot dog. They have physical corners.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Cole Beasley ain't ready for that. I mean, I love Cole Beasley, but he ain't ready.
The linebacker's gonna be guarding him. They ain't got a linebacker to guard him in the middle.
Somebody tell Cole Beasley, Tom Brady's not walking through that door, bro.
Right.
They're happy for you. And then we have Sunday's matchup. I don't even know if we want to talk about this, but I will just for the sake of the show. We have the Cleveland Browns versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Go ahead, Ralph. Since you already laughing, man, go and give me a score.
Man, y'all know me. I want to pick the Browns so bad, but ain't no way in hell I'm picking the Browns over the Chiefs, man.
I picked the Packers. I picked with my heart.
I'm not doing it, Q. I'm not doing it. But I'm picking the Chiefs big in this one. 34-17.
Man, but before I let y'all go, I seen a crazy stat today that Baker Mayfield is the oldest starting QB in the AFC right now.
That's crazy.
He's 26, 25. Patrick Mahomes is 25, but Baker Mayfield is older than him by a couple of months. Josh Allen is 24 and Lamar Jackson is 24. That just lets you know that the future is bright in the AFC.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Well, you think about it. When you think about it, 3 of them came out of the same draft.
Same draft, yeah. And Donovan said Browns over Chiefs. He don't believe that.
Stop it.
I'm glad you said it. I couldn't say it. I'm glad somebody said it.
He don't believe
That's all right. There's always that one guy.
Go ahead, give me a score, hot dog.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm gonna go 35. I'm gonna go 35-20.
Everybody's going
Chiefs.
big.
If they ain't got Denzel Ward back, they're gonna throw bombs.
Oh yeah,
bombs away.
Pat Mahomes is waiting.
Oh, absolutely.
So then give me a score, man. What you got?
Man, teams coming off bye week sometimes come out rusty. So
that's true.
I'm gonna go. And if this is my thing, now I know they had motivation, the Steelers talk shit to them, but if those running backs play like they played against the Steelers, it's gonna be closer than people think. Because the Chiefs defense ain't that good.
No,
that's true. That's true.
I'm gonna go Chiefs 30.
Upset alert.
Browns 24. I'm gonna go Browns 24. I don't think it's gonna be a far.
31-24. You know what? Let me get the Browns 31-24. I'm gonna go with the Browns, man, because for whatever reason, I think I pointed this out on the show
Hey,
2 weeks
man.
ago. The last 7 weeks of the season, the Chiefs have barely been winning their games by 2 and 3 points, man. So, man, they can be had, bro. It's not like the last year's team where they was beating teams by 7 to 14 points every single game. So,
Yeah.
you get the Browns in this game, man. I'm going to pick the Browns in this game with the upset pick.
Hey, man. I wanted to. I
Dead
swear I did.
I'm dead ass serious. Give me the Browns right now. And then we have the most important game of the whole entire playoffs. You have the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Some people are calling this the Bengay game, the AARP game, the Citizen game,
The Aflac game.
Aflac game. But man, who you got in this matchup?
Hey, man, I don't know how it was for you guys, but man, this is probably one of the toughest games to call all of this weekend. Just because it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, and the Saints have proven to dominate the Bucks over the past 2 games that they played this season. But for some reason, I can't find it in me to pick against Tom Brady. So, with that being said,
Don't come with some bullshit. Watch this.
Nah, man, I'm going with the Bucks in this game. I don't think New Orleans will beat the Bucks 3 times this year, and I think Tom Brady and their offense will find a way to win this game. So I'm going with the Bucks. 31-24.
Saints 49, nothing.
See,
comedy.
it's that bullshit right there. Saints 49 nothing. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Donovan's crazy as hell.
Hot dog man, who you got in this matchup? And give me a score.
Do I have to? I don't want to.
Do it, man.
Oh my God. I'm going Bucks 33-27.
33-27. Okay. Daniel, go ahead.
I just threw it in my mouth. I want Drew to get one so bad, but your stupid Rams had to ruin my master plan. Stupid. All for them to get beat by 3 touchdowns this weekend.
Let the Rams live, man.
Nah, man.
They fought for that game. They earned that game, man.
Stupid.
Bro,
I'm happy for Daniel. I'm happy for Daniel. That's it.
The Seahawks wasn't going to the Super Bowl nowhere.
Exactly. Man. That trash ass offense, they ain't going nowhere.
Who?
There's my girl right there, the Tom Brady fan, my girl Diamond.
Shout out to Diamond. She said Bucks 45-35.
Woo! Tom Brady's putting up that many?
I don't know if there's going to be that high scoring. It's going to be a good game, man. The Saints got a decent defense.
They do.
Jesus.
Well,
all right, Daniel, man, what you got, man?
The Bucks are scarier than the Saints. Like I said about the game yesterday. I mean, the Bears' defense is solid. It's not like top 5, but if that's all they got is 20 points,
yeah.
And that's only because they were playing zone. That's the one thing I don't like about the Bucks. They play a lot of zone. That kind of helps Drew Brees out because it's like, shit, I don't really have to have a lot of power in my arm to just know where the open spots in the zones are. So I'm gonna say. I still feel like the Bucks is gonna win this game. I'm gonna go Bucks.
Q is trying not to laugh.
I know he kills me. He's holding it in.
He's trying so hard.
Bucks 30. I'm gonna make it a little bit closer. I'm gonna go Bucks 30-28.
Where's Ike? I'm surprised Ike ain't said that.
Hey, it might come down to a Ryan Sucker field goal, man. It might.
Oh man.
What's your score, Q?
He's going with the Saints. He knows.
He bet not.
I died, man.
This is what scares me, bro, for real. And Donovan I'm gonna put his comment up here real quick. Our DBs, our secondary trash. Outside of Antonio Winfield Jr., and he's just a rookie. They're trash, bro.
That might have been the steal of the draft. I'm not even joking.
So, we let a no-name QB come in and light us up for 306 and 1 touchdown. Yeah. So it got me to thinking, like, what the hell what the hell Drew Brees is gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that scares me about this game. And like Daniel said, the zone is only effective if you have a great front 3 that can get to the quarterback to speed him up to make air throws. Drew Brees is almost 20 years in this thing. You can't speed him up. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do with that. So with that being said, man, Let me get the New Orleans Saints 31-20.
If you ain't the wackest fan on earth, Bucks Nation, y'all better exhale him off the get him off the island.
So let me get this straight. Last week's show, Daniel was objective. He thought his Rams weren't gonna win, but I can't pick against my
I never thought you would have picked against the Bucks. I'm so sorry.
What did I just say? He's gonna pick the Saints. I just told y'all.
Because man, look, everything.
Maybe he's trying to jinx it. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's smart. He's no dummy.
That's what he's doing.
Wants to pick the
Not
Bucks,
feel cute.
but it's just
I wouldn't be surprised.
If y'all lose to them 3 times in one season, Q, in one game being the playoffs, Tom Brady, just go on. Just retire.
The GOAT conversation is over.
Just
if
go,
that happens.
Just go.
The fact that Todd Bowles is who he is. He's not going to change his defensive scheme for Drew Brees.
Yeah.
He's going to be a pass rusher. If he can't pass rush, it's dropping zone. And we really don't have the type of secondary to go man to man. So at this point in time, we just don't have enough athletes in the secondary. And Antoine, he's not there enough. Now we do get Devin White back, and of course Levante David. So that helps out a whole lot as well. But we had them the previous 2 games we got smashed too. So I mean, what does that mean?
You can't go to the Super Bowl parade.
Brady's shoulders too, because you can't run on the Saints. So it's gonna be on Brady's shoulders.
I think Daniel made the comment earlier about defenses. When have you seen a team go to the Super Bowl with a secondary as bad as Tampa Bay's is? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I want to so bad.
You can't go to the Super Bowl parade. You cannot go.
So
If
bad.
the Bucks make it, you cannot go.
They ain't winning the Super Bowl anyway.
I just want Q to know he's been kicked out.
Watch what happens. Jamal Dean, Sean Murphy Bunting, our cornerbacks.
Mike Edwards.
Yeah.
Watch they have the game of their life.
I'm telling you, that's why I can't believe you picked against them.
2 times. Yeah. Watch the defense come alive, and they're gonna make
plays. That's good.
But and it's in New Orleans. I mean, it's
gonna be tough.
It's not going to be a dome that we know of because they're only letting a certain amount of fans in. But still, it's still hard to play there regardless.
Damn.
But let me get the.
I cannot believe it.
I can't believe it.
I'm shocked, bro.
That's a shock of the show.
I'm trying my hardest to be objective.
Do you not want to take that pick back? You can take it back.
I want to so bad. I want to so bad.
Oh, man.
And you say reverse psychology face ass dude.
I know. That's what I was thinking, Andrew. I was thinking the same thing, man.
Oh,
he's telling you what he feels, but it ain't what he wants, man.
Exactly.
Now, what I want this thing to be, 44-10 Bucks. I want the Saints to feel the pain that we felt. But man, I just
Brady ain't gonna let. I think it's Brady. Brady's the key. Brady's not gonna let y'all lose.
See, I had some hope because the Bears, like I said earlier, the Bears was in the game until the 4th quarter. They actually contained Drew Brees majority of that game.
Yeah, man.
But we don't have the same type of secondary pass rush that the Bears got. So
that's true. That is true.
We can't get that same type of thing. But yeah, let me get the Saints, man, in this match.
Wow.
I know. I'm objective.
That's all. Wow, man.
It hurt my heart because we probably ain't gonna be here again for another, 14 seasons. But
yeah,
no, you'll be back next year.
Nope.
He said nope.
Now y'all make me want to change my pick. So
you better change that damn pick. I don't accept it.
Leave him alone.
I don't accept it.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. I accept Q. I accept it, Q.
I'm not going to do it, man. I'm not going to do it, man.
I accept it, Q.
Saints is going to win this game, man.
Oh, my God.
Somehow, some way, man. William said Bucks should play more men in that game. Bro, our DBs are not equipped to play.
Michael Thomas would eat y'all alive.
Michael Thomas would have eight catches.
The problem is
in yards.
8 catches for what?
210
yards.
That cell phone is waiting in the goalpost. It'll be waiting in the goalpost.
Y'all shouldn't be scared to press though because they don't have no burner. I mean,
that's what I was saying. They don't got speed like that, man.
But this is my only thing about that, Daniel, is they don't have a burner on their squad, but they do have a lot of physical wide receivers. So when they press, our corners aren't big physical corners. Well, Jamal Dean is, but
Yeah.
outside of that, so once they break that press, they're gonna go deep, and they're gonna keep taking shots deep until they hit on one of them or two of them, and then that's your ass, Postman.
Yeah, they got Jared Cook too, so yeah.
And don't forget Alvin
Y'all
Kamara
decent
coming out of
against
that
the run,
backfield.
so
the thing
they're
that hurts
decent against the run, though.
and the thing Donovan said the same thing. Press Michael Thomas if you want to. Is that the Saints do a good job of making our linebackers cover, which is what they hate to do. They want to go downfield, and they don't really like playing in space. They really don't play too well in space. So that's what the Saints really do really well is they make them cover, which is not their strong suit. So yeah.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, you said it. The Aints. You picked the Aints.
I mean, you don't have to press Michael Thomas. You can press everybody else, though. I'm just not worried about nobody but Michael Thomas. Jared Cook's pretty good. He's getting a little older, but
he always seems to make a big play, man. Jared Cook's always there some way, somehow.
Right.
My stomach is in knots.
I know it gotta be, man.
You should be more confident than me. Shit, I don't even know who we're playing the quarterback.
I hope you throw them words up, Q. I hope you throw them words up.
Y'all got a chance against Aaron Rodgers. Like y'all, the teams match up pretty evenly in that matchup. Like they can go either way for real. Ours,
y'all game could go either way.
That's what I'm saying, and it's a division rival. So
at least you know that you can score 30. When we scored 30, it was a miracle.
Yeah.
Shit,
at least
that's crazy. Coming from a couple years ago, it'd be a miracle if y'all didn't score 40.
We in because we
also
against the Saints. So we ain't scoring 40 against them.
No, I'm talking about Daniels Rams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we also had a running back that could rush for 1,700 yards.
Yeah,
it's true. You're right.
Hey, Akers was looking good on Sunday.
I like it.
This little man was carrying Seattle's defense.
Man, people forget he was a baller at Florida State. Man, people forget about it.
He was the number one running back in the nation coming out of Athens.
Man.
That's why I was
he's a great player.
If we didn't take Jonathan Taylor, I wanted Cam Akers.
Yeah,
the coach took Jonathan Taylor like 2 or 3 picks before us, and so we took Cam Akers. So
and the Colts got the better running back.
No, they did, but we can't help it.
You're right. But Cam Akers was a nice consolation prize, no joke.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, Ralph, Ohio, it just came across my phone. Ohio State is down 3 starters. Defensive tackle Tommy Tuagia, I forgot how to pronounce his name. Defense end Tyreek Smith. You still going with Ohio State?
You damn right.
I got one word for you. Bye. I like that for you.
Oh man, well, we get back in
Buckeyes, baby.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, comment on this show. If you want to check out previous shows, make sure you check out the YouTube channel, KY Beyond the Game. You can also check out previous shows on all podcast and streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, man, wherever you can listen to podcasts at, man, you can check out previous shows as well. From the Beyond the Game crew, we will holler at you next Monday.
If you can like and share silly memes, you can like and share our video.
Man, talk to him, I'm gonna cut that up, put that as a video, man. We get ready to get on up out of here. We want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We out of here.
Peace.
Y'all be